So this is what caused all the stir and crap to be talked about. Devante Adams posted on his social media, on his Instagram, a picture of Mr. Poe, which, as you know, he wrote the Raven. The Raven being Mr. Poe here did actually pass away in Baltimore, ironically enough. But he did write the Raven, and obviously the mascot for the Ravens is Poe. Obviously, very famous in Baltimore. Yeah, so this all started a lot of crap. And now everyone thinks that he is going to Baltimore. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. So the talk right now is, will the Ravens get Devante Adams? Here's the thing, right? I hope not. I really hope not. That would be very, very overpowered. Having Devante on one side, Derrick Henry in the backfield, Zay on the other side, Lamar Jackson at quarterback. That would probably be the most closest I could think to a Golden State Warriors super team. If you remember Golden State, when they got, I'm an OKC fan, so a little butthurt over it. But when KD left my team and went to Golden State, and they kind of had that, dream team type scenario, that's kind of what this would be with the Ravens. I mean, their offensive line's still kind of questionable, but they're getting better, to their point. And obviously, they're, the receiving core would be stacked. I think Rashad Bateman is still, I still think he's a good receiver. I don't think he's bad. I think Nelly, is still solid, especially for the Ravens. He's been pretty solid. And you got Zay Flowers, and you got Mark Andrews that you don't really use, and you got Isaiah Likely. So that would be a really overpowered unit. But I think we do have to live in reality, right? And reality is what makes me be able to talk in this video very calmly and not be upset about this type of idea. And that is that $4.48 million salary cap. Baltimore, you don't have the money. Trust us, we understand. We feel your pain because we just paid our quarterback as well. And you paying your quarterback is what's causing this little issue to happen, right? Because your quarterbacks cost a lot of money. You can't get star playmakers. Now, Devante Adams has a somewhat okay contract. We talked about this the other day for the Bengals here. $35.6 million, 16.8 next year, or sorry, this year 16.8, next year 35, and 36. But here's the kicker, right? Yes, the Raiders will be paying the rest of his signing bonuses, so 7.8, 7.8, 7.8. But I think Pat McAfee brought this up very nicely, and it sucks to hear out loud, but he's not going to get any guaranteed money after 2025. 2025, 2026, he's not getting guaranteed money after this year. You know what that means? He's going to want a new extension. That's right. He's going to want a new extension with guaranteed money, and he's going to want a new contract. That's why I don't want him on the Bengals anymore, and I am perfectly okay with him going to the Jets or the Saints and bankrupting them. Because he's going to want an extension through 2027, or sorry, 2028, 2029, and he's going to want guaranteed money. And he is the best receiver in the NFL. He's going to want to get paid big boy money. This is why whenever I hear the Ravens might get him, I kind of chuckle to myself because I'm like, yeah, on paper, this would be OP as heck. But I don't think logically it could ever happen. It couldn't. Like, you can't even make this up. The salary cap's a myth. Bro's going to want an extension the size of T. Higgins. He's going to want T. Higgins money for 3 years and be 35 when he's done that money stack. He's going to want one more big contract. He's 32 years old. whoever he signs with, or whoever he gets traded to, he's going to get traded and want that. And not only that, if Baltimore trades for him, congratulations, you're going to have to give up a fortune to the Raiders to get him. Because the Raiders aren't really in a spot where they care. You know, they have a brand new head coach in Alan Pierce. They don't really care. Like, they will do whatever they want to do. If you heard the head coach talk last week, the way he talked about it was pretty much like, he didn't even call Devante Adams by his name. He just called him, whatever number he is. Why can't I think of his actual number? Number 17, sorry. He just said number 17. That's all he said. He didn't even call him by his name. And the reason, Antonio Pierce, excuse me. I don't know why I said Alex Pierce. Antonio Pierce. But even then, I mean, the whole thing that started this beef, started this drama, was the fact that the coach, Antonio Pierce, went ahead and liked a social media post saying that they should trade Devante Adams. So, clearly, the coach wants to get rid of this guy. But at the same time, the coach knows he doesn't have to worry about it. Because this guy can sit there and act injured and be injured with his hamstring, and it's not really going to change much. Here's what I'll say in the end. I think he'll go to the Jets. I think he'll find a way to get back with Aaron Rodgers and be a New York Jet. And I don't think he'll go to the Ravens. He might put it out there. He might make jokes. He might make comments. The end of the day is the Ravens cannot afford him. The Jets have $16.9 million. I would say roughly they can afford him for that concept. And they have a lot more money after that because they're not paying their quarterback stupid money. $17.1 million. And before I get the comment from Ravens fans, Lamar this year, you are correct. He's not making stupid money this year. 43.6 next year, 74, 74, and then you get into 2 void years after that, which is 12.5. But this is not under contract, by the way. 2028 is not under contract. These are 2 void years, makeup years, make-believe years. He gets paid that 12.5, or actually he gets paid that $8 million and then 4.5 over those 2 years. But this is the last year of his contract. So if you pay Devante Adams stupid money, you can't. This guy's going to get paid stupid money too. This is the problem with paying your quarterback, is that happens. Now, Joe Burrow, he definitely took a lot more team-friendly deal because right now, he's costing us $29 million. Yes, 46 next year, 48, 52, 52, 57. It's still a lot of money, right? We can't afford him either. We really can't. Especially not with us having to pay T or potentially not paying T, pay Chase. We can't afford the guy anyway, especially not when he wants a new contract. But when you pay your quarterback stupid money, you get stupid responses. You get stupid answers, you know? Anyway, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.